Here this morning on Live Now from Fox. When we first saw these images here at our East Coast hub, we knew that something bad had happened, and we called Fox 29 out in Philadelphia to get the latest details here. They are reporting that a, quote, large, dangerous, end quote, tornado ripped through Bucks County yesterday, leaving behind widespread damage. There's Sky Fox flying around the scene this morning to show us. The hardest hit was an area off of Metropolitan Drive. That's according to Bensalem Township Director of Public Safety, Fred Herron, out there. The Faulkner Buick GMC dealership on the 4400 block of East Street Road in Feasterville, Trevose, partially collapsed. Photos and, as you can see, footage from the scene showing a caved-in roof and cars flipped over in the parking lot. Merchandise at the Lowe's nearby was tossed around the parking lot, and a shed was thrown upside down. The roof of the garden center appeared to have sustained damage. Now, residents out there of two trailer park communities were forced out of their homes due to extensive damage. We are hearing of Street Road currently being closed from Old Street Road to Old Lincoln Highway in both directions. There are numerous reports of trees and wires down throughout Bensalem Township. Fire crews are working at numerous locations. They have said it was a devastating tornado that went through, lots of structural damage in the area. They brought in additional police personnel and EMS. 5 non-life-threatening injuries have been reported. Bensalem Township officials are working with the Red Cross to assist those who have been affected. We are hearing that an evacuation center is operating at this time. This is the third time in the last 15 days severe weather has impacted Bensalem Township. The severe weather prompted tornado warnings from Pennsylvania and New Jersey. A tornado was also located near Lumberville, Bucks County, according to the National Weather Service. Now, anyone needing assistance or who knows of someone needing assistance can contact the Red Cross. That number, 1-800-RED-CROSS. Again, 1-800-RED-CROSS. Devastating news out there in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Fox 29 Philly, they are staying on it this morning. We will likely show you some of their coverage a little bit later this morning. You are watching Live Now from Fox. We had this weather alert that we wanted to bring to you here on Live Now. We will be right back after a 2-minute commercial break.
Back outside to Steve Keeley in Trevose, Feasterville area, where a very dangerous tornado touched down and did widespread damage. Hey, Steve.
Well, you feel for these employees. They don't know of a future they have and beyond today, and the only job they have now is to look at what was their workplace. And they've got customers that were waiting for cars to be repaired. They've got customers that had cars that are brand new that they were waiting to pick up that now are devastated and damaged, like they've been in 4 different accidents. And they're looking all around, and the boss is still assessing the situation. The boss hasn't even seen it all yet, and he thinks he hasn't even seen the worst. But the one thing that you see here is that everybody is proudly wearing their Faulkner uniform. They all came in their Faulkner T-shirts like they were coming in to do their regular job. And they all are proud to work here. They're all like a family here, and they're all sticking together. And they're all beyond the fence. They even asked the police to block off more of it to keep the gawkers away. I met my first insurance adjuster who just showed up, and you got a lot of people who just want to see for themselves what they've been seeing on TV or seeing on their phones. And the one thing you don't see is anybody complaining here. They know they've got a big cleanup to do. They've got a big rebuilding job to do. They've got a lot of repairs on cars. And when you get a car like this that has all the windows blown out, and then we're going to walk over to the fence, and it's not just the windows that are blown out. Everything that got blown from the buildings or the debris from the nearby neighborhood blew into the cars as well. So here's a car, and you can tell because it's got its registration stickers on the windshield. It's in for service for whatever there is, and now it's got front-end damage to it. So this part of the building hit the fence gave way. You can see the fender's broken now, the headlight's broken, part of the hood smashed, and then you got the windows smashed on the side, and there's probably a lot of water damage in there, and you got to wonder what's wrong with that car. Same goes for the car next to it, but I mean, this car really took a hit just parked here. So the Faulkner folks are just trying to stick together right now and trying to walk around. None of them are shaking their heads. Some of them are videotaping it, and they just got to figure out where they go next. And the cleanup won't start till they get their insurance folks out here to let them know what kind of estimate they got and how they can even start repairing things, how they have to start maybe demolishing this end of the building, which is obviously ready to give any second. You see parts of the cinder blocks just barely hanging on to the steel, and there's cars under all that debris. But the good thing is there's no people under any of that debris. The fact that nobody got hurt seriously, no life-threatening injuries through this devastating tornado is just something hard to believe when you look at the damage around here.